still fans the window in our room, but the flowers in the vase have lost their bloom. I'm walking through the house like a ghost on a chain, trying to find a shelter from this quiet rain. Every door I open is a door you closed, but I'm still standing here, completely exposed. I see your face in the stranger on the street. I hear your laughter in the rhythm of the beat. It's been months since I heard you say my name, but the fire in my chest is a constant flame. They say that time makes the mountains small, but I'm still looking up at a giant wall. I'm counting the seconds, I'm counting the tears, wrestling with the ghosts of all those years. I'm trying to move on, trying to be free, but you're the only home I'll ever see. And I love you more each day, even though you're gone. In the middle of the night and the breaking of the dawn, it's a heavy kind of magic, a slow burning ache, a promise to a heart that was meant to break. I'm holding on to shadows, losing my way, but I love you more each day. Is it a strength or is it a flaw to keep the fire burning when the night is raw? I'm writing our story in the dust on the shelf, while I'm slowly losing a piece of myself. And I love you more each day, even though you're gone. Cut the middle of the night and the breaking of the dawn, it's a heavy kind of magic, the slow burning ache, the promise to a heart that was meant to break. I'm holding on to shadows, losing my way, but I love you more each day, more each day. Further away, I'm still right here, in a place where we used to stay. I'll never stop loving you. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed made for two, tracing the patterns that lead back to you. The silence is a mountain I'm trying to climb, while I'm drowning in a river of frozen time. I see your coat hanging by the front door, like a promise you don't have to keep anymore. They tell me the healing is found in the letting go, but there are parts of my heart that they'll never know. I've tried to replace all the songs that we sang, but the silence just hits with the same bitter pain. I'm a map with no needle, a ship with no sail, trying to breathe in a world that's turned pale. The world keeps on turning, the stars start to fade, but I'm still the keeper of every choice that we made. I'm closing my eyes just to see you again, finding a home in the night of bed. And I'll never stop loving you, even if it breaks every bone in my body, every breath that it takes. I'm holding the flame in the middle of the rain, finding a beauty inside of the pain. It's a heavy kind of honor that I'd always pay. I'll never stop loving you, even if you stay away. Maybe I'm a fool, or maybe I'm just brave to carry this love all the way to the grave. But a life this bright doesn't just flicker out, it's the only thing left I'm certain about. And I'll never stop loving you, even if it breaks every bone in my body, every breath that it takes. I'm holding the flame in the middle of the rain, finding a beauty inside of the pain. It's a heavy kind of honor that I'd always pay. I'll never stop loving you, even if you stay away. I'll never stop, no, I'll never stop. I'm still right here, where the world began with us. I'm love without a shadow. I'm standing in the kitchen where the light used to be. Now the sign is just a memory for a ghost like me. I check the corners of the room for a trace of your grace, but there's nothing but the silence in this empty space. I thought we had a fire that would burn through the night. But I'm waking up to gray in the morning light. You used to say our love was like a mountain in the sun, that the shadows couldn't touch us, that we were the one. But now the clouds are heavy and the ground is getting cold, and the story that we started is already getting old. I'm looking for a flicker, just a spark of the past, but the darkness is the only flame that's built to last. They say the brightest stars always cast the deepest shade, but I wasn't ready for the price that we paid. I'm reaching for the warmth of her hand I can't find, leaving every single promise way back behind. And I'm looking for a love without a shadow to guide me through the valley and the meadow. But every time I turn around, the dark is closing in, tracing every failure underneath my skin. I wanted just one moment where the truth was purely bright, but I'm lost inside the hollow of this endless night. Yeah, searching for love without a shadow. Is it too much to ask for a sun that never sets, for a heart that isn't heady with 1,000 regrets? I trade the moon and all the stars just to see you here and wash away the static of this lonely fear. And I'm looking for a love without a shadow to guide me through the valley and the meadow. But every time I turn around, the dark is closing in, tracing every failure underneath my skin. I wanted just one moment where the truth was purely bright, but I'm lost inside the hollow of this endless night. Yeah, searching for love without a shadow, just a shadow following me home. Even in the light, I'm still alone. I'm looking at the clock upon the wall, waiting for a voice that doesn't call. The calendar is full of empty space. In every crowd, I'm searching for your face. They told me that the fire would turn to gray, but the heat is just as strong as yesterday. The letters in the drawer are turning yellow. The music in my head is soft and mellow. walked 1,000 miles away from you, but every step just brings the same old view. It's like I'm running on a spinning wheel, and trapped inside the way you made me feel. They say every book has a final page, that every bird must leave its gilded cage, but I'm still reading lines we never wrote, sailing on a tiny broken boat. 'Cause this is love without an ending, a timeless truth that's worth defending. I'm holding on to ghosts of what we were, but all the lines have been and now just blur into beautiful forever and a curse. So better off for absolutely worse. Yeah, it's a love without an ending. Maybe I'm a fool for staying here, holding on to everything I held so dear. But if the walls should crumble into dust, I'll be standing in the wreckage of our trust. 'Cause this is a love without an ending, but timeless truth that's worth defending. I'm holding on to ghosts of what we were, what all the lives have been, and I'll just blur. It's so beautiful forever and a curse. More better off for absolutely worse. Yeah, it's a love without an ending. No goodbye, no final stone, just a heart that's never quite alone. I'm staring at the map light on the dash, watching all our memories turn to ash. The white lines on the highway look like scars, stretching out beneath 1,000 stars. I've got 1,000 miles behind my back, and every one of them is painted black. I remember when the distance didn't exist, when home was just a shadow in the mist. Now the engine's humming like a broken heart, tearing every dream we had apart. I'm driving through the ghost towns of our past, wondering how long a soul can last. The radio is playing our old song, but every single note just feels so wrong. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, nights are all low, watching the shadows of places we'd go. The tea's getting cold in the mug that you bought. I'm trapped in the cycles of every last thought. I reach for the phone just to tell you the news, then remember the version of me that I'd lose. There's a ghost in the kitchen, a ghost in the hall, a silence so heavy it rings through the wall. I try to move forward to find a new beat, but the pavement is frozen beneath my own feet. Every direction just leads to the past, to a beautiful fever that wasn't to last. They say that the memory fades like a spark, but yours is a firework lighting the dark. I'm closing my eyes just to feel you again, to find the beginning instead of the end. And I'm living in echoes, the echoes of your smile. I'm holding my breath for a little while, searching the corners of every dark room for the light that you carry, the way that you bloom. Now laughter is hollow, the colors are gray, and the echoes of your smile won't fade away. Is it a fountain, or is it a gift to feel the foundation beneath me just shift? I'd give up the future to stay in the chase of the joy that was written all over your face. And I'm living in echoes, the echoes of your smile. I'm holding my breath for a little while, searching the corners of every dark room for the light that you carry, the way that you would bloom. Now the laughter is hollow, the colors are gray, and the echoes of your smile won't fade away. Just an echo fading out slow. I'm still here waiting. Where did you go? I memorized the lines upon your palm, the way you'd breathe when the world was calm. I knew the shortcuts to your hidden fears, the secret valleys dried by all those years. I thought I held the compass in my hand, master architect of all we planned. But then the seasons shifted in your eyes, the landmarks changed beneath the darkening skies. The places where we used to stop and rest are buried under mountains in your chest. I'm staring at a grid I used to know, but every road is covered up in snow. I'm chasing shadows of a girl who's gone, walking through a city that has moved along, trying to find a signal in the static air. But I'm a stranger to the love we used to share. And I've lost the map to your soul, the one that used to lead me back to home. Now I'm wandering a coastline made of glass, watching every bridge we built together pass. I'm a traveler with nowhere left to go, searching for a heart I don't even know. Yeah, I've lost the map to your soul. Maybe I was reading all the signs all wrong. Maybe I stayed in the harbor for too long. I looked for you in places you'd already left, leaving me an explorer of a vast and lonely theft. And I lost the map to your soul, the one that used to lead me back to home. Now I'm wandering a coastline made of glass, watching every bridge we built together pass. I'm a traveler with nowhere left to go, searching for a heart I don't even know. Yeah, I've lost the map to your soul, the map to your soul. Every day I love you. The coffee's getting cold on the table for two. I still catch myself reaching out for you. The sunlight hits the floor in that same golden line, but it doesn't feel warm since you aren't in mine. I watch the world moving fast and so loud, while I'm just a shadow lost in the crowd. They say time is a healer, bridge to the shore, but I'm still standing right at your door, counting the minutes, haunted by ghosts of the person I thought or would love the most. And every day I love you, even if it hurts, and every silent prayer and every broken word. I'm holding on to pieces of a life we never made, watching all the colors of our summer start to fade. It's a heavy kind of habit, a ghost I can't outrun. Every day I love you, even though we're done. I saw your favorite book in the window today. I almost bought it, and then I looked away. It's the little things that cut like a knife. They almost take good at things of this life. I'm learning to breathe in and weave full of glue, but every breath I take is still looking for you. Is it lies and no tea, or is it just a curse to remember the best when I'm living the worst? I'm keeping the flame lit in the pouring rain, finding a home inside of the same. Every day I love you, even if it hurts, and every silent prayer and every broken word. I'm holding on to pieces of a life we never made, watching all the colors of our summer start to fade. It's a heavy kind of habit, a ghost I can't outrun. And every day I love you. And the sun goes down, the stars start to show, but I'm still the last one to let go. Every day I'll keep loving you until I don't know how. I will always love you. I'm standing in the doorway where we said our last goodbye, still searching for a reason in this hollow, empty sky. The pictures on the mantelpiece are gathering the dust, just a bitter, broken relic of a love that we could trust. I hear your laughter in the wind, a ghost of what was real, while I'm struggling to find the words for everything I feel. The seasons change their colors, but I'm frozen in the blue, still living in the shadow of a life I shared with you. I will always love you like a river runs to sea, even if you're miles away and miles away from me. It's a fire that won't flicker, it's a debt I'll never pay. The only thing that's constant as the world all turns to gray, though the story had to end and the pages are all through, I will always love you. I see you in the strangers that I pass along the street. The rhythm of your name is in every heart I beat. They say that time is healing, but it's just a clever lie that covers up the bleeding while the moments pass me by. I'd give up every tomorrow for a single yesterday, just to hear you whisper stay before you walked away. It's a heavy weight to carry, this heart that's made of lead, replaying every single word that we should have never said. But if I had to choose again, I'd choose the hurt and pain, just to have you for a second, just to see you once again. I will always love you like a river runs to sea, even if you're miles away and miles away from me. It's a fire that won't flicker, it's a debt I'll never pay. The only thing that's constant as the world all turns to gray, though the story had to end and the pages are all through, I will always love you. I'll love you in the morning light, I'll love you through the longest night. They always didn't last, but the love is holding tight. I will always love you. Always. Baby, I love you. I'm staring at the ceiling in the 4 a.m. light, tracing every ghost of us left over from the night. The kitchen table's empty, the coffee's gone cold, like a story we abandoned that was halfway told. I still reach for your hand when the floorboards creak, but the forever that we promised is sounding so weak. The hardest part of waking up is coming back to real, and remembering the emptiness is all I'm allowed to feel. Baby, I live desperately, still stuck on you. I'm screaming at the silence, praying for a sign. But baby, I love you, and you're no longer mine. I saw you in a picture with that look in your eyes, the one that used to tell me I was your only prize. Now I'm just a stranger with a head full of scenes of a life we were building, and everything it means. I've tried to wash the scent of you right out of my clothes, but the more that I scrub, the more the memory grows. Is there a way to unlove someone, to take back the heart once the damage is done? Because every path I take leads back to your door, but I don't have the key to that life anymore. Baby, I know, and it's killing me slow to watch you let go of the only home I know. It's a hollow kind of ache, a heavy kind of blue, to be hopelessly, desperately still stuck on you. I'm screaming at the silence, praying for a sign. But baby, I love you, and you're no baby, I love you. I'm staring at the ceiling in the 4 a.m. light, tracing every ghost of us left over from the night. The kitchen table's empty, the coffee's gone cold, like a story we abandoned that was halfway told. I still reach for your hand when the floorboards creak, but the forever that we promised is sounding so weak. The hardest part of waking up is coming back to real, and remembering the emptiness is all I'm allowed to feel. Baby, I love you, and it's killing me slow to watch you let go of the only home I know. It's a hollow kind of ache, a heavy kind of blue, to be hopelessly, desperately still stuck on you. I'm screaming at the silence, praying for a sign. But baby, I love you, and you're no longer mine. with a head full of scenes of a life we were building, and everything it means. I've tried to wash the scent of you right out of my clothes, but the more that I scrub, the more the memory grows. Is there a way to unlove someone, to take back the heart once the damage is done? Because every path I take leads back to your door, but I don't have the key to that life anymore, baby. I know, and it's killing me slow to watch you let go of the only home I know. It's a hollow kind of ache, a heavy kind of blue, to be hopelessly, desperately still stuck on you. I'm screaming at the silence, praying for a sign, but baby, I love you, and you're no say you will. The suitcase is open, but the room is so still. I'm bracing for the winter in the coming chill. You're looking at the floor like it's a map to the door, and I'm looking at you like I've never loved you more. The air is getting thin, the silence is loud. I'm searching for a silver lining in this heavy cloud. My pride is on the ground, I've got nothing left to hide. I'm just a broken soul with the ocean inside. Say you will stay, even if it's a lie. Give me one more sunset before the goodbye. Say you'll remember the way that we felt before all the gold started to melt. I'm begging for a miracle, a reason to believe. So darling, say you will, even if you leave. I remember the promises written in the dark, how we'd be the fire from a tiny little spark. Now the embers are gray and the oxygen is gone, and I'm terrified of how I'm gonna face the dawn. I'm holding you cold like it's a lifeline to the past, asking a moment to please just let it last. Is it too much to ask for a second of grace? let the story officially end. Say you will stay, even if it's a lie. Give me one more sunset before the goodbye. Say you'll remember the way that we felt before all the gold started to melt. I'm begging for a miracle, a reason to believe. So darling, say you will, even if you leave. Say you will, just say the words, even if you don't mean them. Even if it hurts, say you will stay. Found you. Found you. I was tracing the shadows of a life left behind, trying to quiet the ghost in the back of my mind. I built up these walls made of stone and of cold, a story of silence that begged to be told. Then you stepped through the wreckage, a soft ray of light, and for a brief moment the world felt alright. I didn't know I was lost till I saw your face, like a heartbeat returning to an empty space. I found you in the middle of my darkest night, a beautiful reason to stop the long fight. But the cruelest part of the grace that you gave is knowing I'm holding a ghost I can't save. Yeah, I finally found you, the heart I once knew, just in time to realize I'm losing you too. Now I'm memorizing the way that you breathe before the wind changes and whispers to leave. I found the missing piece, the part of the soul that makes a shattered man feel like he's whole. But the timing is jagged, the stars are unkind. I found the one treasure I'm forced to leave behind. Why does the universe lead me to shore, just to pull back the tide till I'm gasping for more? Finally learned how to speak your name, only to watch it go up in a flame. I found you in the middle of my darkest night, a beautiful reason to stop the long fight. But the cruelest part of the grace that you gave is knowing I'm holding a ghost I can't save. Yeah, I finally found you, the heart I once knew, just in time to realize I'm when you smile at me. I've been memorizing the cracks upon the wall, counting every second, waiting for the fall. The house is quiet now, the air is getting thin. I'm living in the wreckage of what could have been. I see your ghost in every corner of this room, a flicker of a light in the middle of the gloom. I try to look away, I try to shut my eyes, but I'm still haunted by those summer morning skies. 'Cause the world used to stop when you smile at me. It was the only version of the truth I'd ever see. But now that look is gone, and the fire's turned to stone, and I'm left shivering, standing here alone. It was my favorite song, a perfect melody, the way the stars would align when you smile at me. Now I see that expression on a stranger in the street, and for a split second my heart skips a beat. But then the cold sets in, and I remember the end, how we went from lovers to people who pretend. Your lips don't curve that way for me anymore. I'm just a drifter washed up on your shore. Is it a crime to wanna freeze a moment in time, to keep the mountain even when I can't climb? I'd give up the sun and the moon and the sea just for 1 second of how it used to be. 'Cause the world used to stop when you smile at me. It was the only version of the truth I'd ever see. But now that look is gone, and the fire's turned to stone, and I'm left shivering, standing here alone. It was my favorite song, a perfect melody, the way the stars would align when you smile at me. Now you're smiling at someone new, and I'm just a shadow passing through. The lights are dimming, the curtains are drawn, but that smile stays with me long after you're gone. Only with you. Only with you. I tried to find the color in a different pair of eyes. But the blue is never deep enough, it's just a cheap disguise. I sat across from someone new and tried to feel a spark, but I'm just a lonely candle burning lonely in the dark. The silence is a heavy coat I'm forced to wear alone, in a house that's full of memories but doesn't feel like home. I'm walking through a crowded room, but I'm just passing through, because every face I look upon is a blurred out shape of you. The sun only rose when you woke up beside me. The stars only shone just to help you to find me. Now the world is in grayscale, a hollowed out you, because life only happened only with you. I'm breathing, I'm walking, I'm playing the part, but there's a missing piece in the beat of my heart. I'm a sky without lightning, a morning without dew. I'm only half living, since I'm not with you. I went back to our corner booth and ordered for two, a habit I can't seem to break, a debt that's always due. The waiter gave a pitying smile and walked away so fast. I guess I'm just a monument to a love that couldn't last. I'm searching for the magic in the ordinary things, but the bird has lost the melody and the winter lost its wing. They say that time's a healer, but I think it's just a thief, stealing every second just to leave me with the grief. How can I find a somewhere else or a someone brand new when my soul only knows how to vibrate to you? The sun only rose when you woke up beside me. The stars only shone just to help you to find me. Now the world is in grayscale, a hollowed out view, because life only happened only with you. I'm breathing, I'm walking, I'm playing the part, but there's a missing piece in the beat of my heart. I'm a sky without lightning, a morning without dew. I'm only half living, since I'm not with you. It's only with you that the laughter felt real. It's only with you that I knew how to feel. Now I'm just a shadow waiting for the light. Good night, my only good night. ice is melting in the glass we shared. The August heat feels heavy, stripped and bared. We swore the sun would never find its set. Now I'm just a silhouette of a deep regret. I find your tan lines in my memory, a golden ghost of who you used to be. The boardwalk's empty and the tide is high. I'm watching colors bleed out of the sky. The Ferris wheel stopped at the top of the view, and I'm still stuck there reaching for you. I'm writing words I'll never send across a bridge I cannot mend. The ink is heavy, the page is torn, just like the heart that's weathered and worn. I see your shadow in the hallway light, but you're just a trick of the lonely night. I try to scream, but the sound is dry. A million hellos and one goodbye. I love you, the kind that leaves a scar, the kind that follows you no matter where you are. It's a quiet ache, it's a hollow ring, it's the winter chill in the middle of spring. I'm holding on to a ghost of a hand, building my life on shifting sand. Three little words and a world of blue. God, I hate how much I love you. I walk the path we used to know, where the grass is tall and the flowers don't grow. I found your sweater in the bottom drawer. It doesn't smell like us anymore, just the scent of dust and a fading dream. Nothing is ever as easy as it seems. Is there a place where the memory fades beyond the tears and the barricades? Because every sunset looks like your eyes, and every truth is 1,000 lies. I love you, the kind that leaves a scar, the kind that follows you no matter where you are. It's a quiet ache, it's a hollow ring, it's the winter chill in the middle of spring. I'm holding on to a ghost of a hand, building my life on shifting sand. Three little words and a world of blue. God, I hate how much I love you. I love you. I love you. But I'm learning how to say it to someone who isn't there. My universe is you. I'm still tracing the outlines of where you used to stay. The coffee's getting cold and the sky's turning gray. I check my phone by habit just to see your name, but the silence in this hallway is the only thing that remained. I'm a satellite spinning, lost my gravity. Now I'm drifting through the dark of what we used to be. 'Cause you were my stars, you were my moon. Now I'm standing in a quiet, empty room. Every heartbeat is a debt I can't pay, since you took the light and you walked away. I'm just a ghost in a hollow view, searching for a version of a world with you. I'm see you in the strangers passing on the street. I hear you in the songs that we used to keep on repeat. The maps are laid to nowhere, the compass broke in two. There's no north or south anymore, there's just the lack of you. They say the world keeps turning, that the sun will always rise, but they haven't seen the burnout in these tired, lonely eyes. How do I breathe when the air has left the room? How do I bloom in a garden built for gloom? You were my stars, you were my moon. Now I'm standing in a quiet, empty room. Every heartbeat is a debt I can't pay, since you took the light and you walked away. I'm just a ghost in a hollow view, searching for a version of a world with you. I'm falling apart and it's nothing new, because my whole damn universe was you. My universe is cold tonight, just a flicker of a dying light. I'm still calling out, but you're out of sight. You feel like forever. I've spent a lifetime looking at the ticking of the clock, waiting for the other shoe to hit the floor and shock. But then you happened to me like a sudden summer rain, a quiet kind of healing for a long forgotten pain. I used to think that always was a word for nursery rhymes, until I saw my future in your eyes 1,000 times. I finally stopped the running, I finally let it go, because you were the only home I'll ever need to know. You feel like forever, like a story with no end, the kind of deep down certain that I don't have to defend, like a song I've always known, but I'm hearing for the first time the steady beat of rhythm and the perfect taste of rhyme. The world can fall to pieces, let the mountains turn to sea, because you feel like forever, and that's long enough for me. It's in the way you hold my hand when I'm about to break, the way you know the real me and the parts that I just fake. There's no more ifs or maybes lingering in the dark. You're the quiet flame that turned into a life-sustaining spark. I look at you and see the years we haven't even touched. I never knew that I could love a single soul this much. They say that nothing lasts, that the stars will eventually fade, but I'm not scared of shadows in the life that we have made. If time is just a circle, then I'll meet you at the start and keep on etched your signature across my beating heart. Beyond the final sunset, beyond the gray and blue, you feel like forever, and I'm spending it with you. Yeah, you feel like forever. My forever is you. I miss you. I checked my phone at 2 a.m. to see if you were on. Then remembered that the right to care is long since dead and gone. I went to tell you something funny that I saw today, but the words just turned to heavy stones and wouldn't go away. Your name is still a shortcut on the keypad of my soul, but clicking it just leaves me in a deeper, darker hole. The coffee's getting bitter and the house is getting cold, and I'm holding on to stories that will never now be told. I miss you in the way the morning light hits the floor. I miss you in the silence of the locking of the door. It's not a sudden stabbing, it's a slow and steady bleed, a physical reminder of the only thing I need. I'm a sentence with no ending, I'm a sky without the blue. Every breath is just a hollow way of saying I miss you. Just to see if you were home. Felt like a ghost in my own city, destined now to roll. I saw a stranger in the window, and it felt like such a crime to see the world just ticking on, wasting all our time. Do you ever have the feeling that you're missing a limb? Because since you left, the lights in here have all become so dim. Going on is a lie they tell to people who are broken, while the most important words are the ones we left unspoken. I'm living in the used to be, I'm dying in the now. I come, I'll find you if you just because I just do. God, I miss you. I really, really do. I miss you. I miss you. Shucks, my fault. I check my phone. I check my phone. It's endless.